Globalization is the process of interaction and integration among people, companies, and government worldwide. It is considered by some as a form of capitalist expansion, which entails the integration of local and national economies into a global, unregulated market. Globalization has grown due to advances in transportation and communication technology. With the increased global interactions comes the growth of international trade, ideas, and culture. Globalization can be categorized as a worldwide interdependence of resources, supplies, product market, and business competition. It is a process by which businesses or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. It is used to trade goods and supplies and other resources with the organizations internationally worldwide. The process of globalization. Managers will be pushed to be more knowledgeable and educated when it comes to the globalization process. They will have to work closely with other cultures and people. They will have to be proficient in their people skills. Managers will be pushed to be aware of the new trends, worldwide events, and cultural diversity of the ever changing world. The process pushes diverse countries worldwide to be more reliant on outside sourcing, supplies, product market, and business competition. We can see this coming into effect more often than not with the Europe, the Americas, and Asian and the Pacific Rim. Africa is slowly getting its foot into the door. The concept of globalization began to impact the nation after the war in 1945. Demands for goods at lower costs began to rise. The US is highly dependent on globalization, and we can see this more with online shopping and purchasing products all around the world. We can see that globalization is pushing and changing the way we manage those under us in an organization. It is changing the way we lead others and how we live our professional and personal lives. There are four different levels of international activity: domestic business, international business, multicultural business, and global business. Domestic business is considered a business organization that gets all its resources from one particular country and sells it in that same country. An example of this is Chick-fil-A. They buy and sell their products in the same country. International business is considered a business that has its main location in a specific region and also in other outside regions. They also produce their product in the same region as well as export from outside regions. It conducts commercial transactions across national boundaries. Examples: Lowe's. The main region of business is the United States. However, they also have a store in Canada. They also purchase their goods from within the United States, but can also purchase them outside of the states. Multicultural business. A business that has its main headquarters in the States, but also in other countries. They also pull resources from those same countries in which they reside. It's a business firm with extensive international operations in more than one foreign country. Examples of this can be Coca-Cola. It has a location in Ecuador. They manufacture their sodas in Ecuador, as well as pulling materials, manpower, and resources from Ecuador, even though they are an American company. Global business. It is not tied to one country. It gets its resources and customers from different places of the world. There is no true global business, but one that could come close to this could be the utility companies. They are the ones that are approaching a global business. Now we will discuss the advantages and disadvantages of globalism. The advantages of globalism are that they help an economic structure and foreign bases. The mutual benefits are shared opportunities for potential growth, income, learning, and development. For example, we have the European Union. This group of European nations have agreed to support mutual economic growth by removing barriers that previously limited cross-border trade and business development. They are a force to be reckoned with. These members have been made favorable through trade and custom laws to facilitate the free flow of workers, goods, and services, and investments across national boundaries. This is how we are able to get goods for a cheaper price. The disadvantages of globalism are mutually exclusive for both host country and the country receiving the goods. The host country can experience excessive profits, economic domination, interference with government, hire best local talent, limited technology transfer, and disrespect for local customs. The country receiving the goods can experience profit limitations, overpriced resources, exploitive rules, foreign exchange restrictions, and failure to uphold contracts. An example could be the loss of jobs. Jobs are beginning to be exported to other countries, causing unemployment to rise. There are less and less manufacturing companies in the United States than ever before. Most of our products, materials, and supplies are being imported from China, Asia, and other third world countries. We then also become more reliant on other countries for goods.